Do you think your presence in every single situation makes a difference? Now, take yourself out of that situation. And what would have changed?
Think about one thing in anything. Put anything in your head, any situation, any little movie in your head, and watch that movie for 2 seconds in your head. Now take yourself out of that picture, and something else would have happened with it.
Put yourself back into a situation, and also something would have changed because your presence in every situation makes a difference. Your very presence makes a difference.
Stand up and put your chairs back as far as you can and face the transformation wheel this way. Kind of put yourselves in a place where you can see it and you can also move. I came up with this device. It started out in Hawaii as a stress wheel, and I didn't like the stress wheel because it was too negative. So I changed it to the transformation wheel. It's always got the same words. There's also the speaking of the words, because that's the breath. When we speak words, the breath is moving through our body. And you know how a kung fu artist works or a tennis player? When they do a power move, they go, ha! Like that. They don't do that just to be flamboyant. They do that to move the power through their muscles. When they make that noise, the breath moves all the power through their muscles, and then they don't hurt their muscles don't get tightened up and strained. If you did it like this and you went, then your muscles need to hurt. Well, if you try to move it, have you ever tried to move a big heavy piece of furniture? If you go through, but if you breathe with it, then you can move it a lot easier. So, act as silly and crazy as you want to. You breathe in deeply, you bring all the energy in from the whole world around you. When you breathe out, you send that out. And you can send that energy out with any positive feeling you want to. Then you say, release, relax. And next, love, let go. And then you bring your hands across your face and you tap the thymus gland and you say, generate. Now, you guys know what the thymus gland is? The what?
I do.
The what? Yeah, what is it?
It's
Yeah. So what happens when we tap it? When we stimulate, what happens? It's an endorphin. It sends all of these endorphins rushing through your body. Happy hormones. Happy hormones! Tapping your thymus gland gives you energy. I don't know if you knew that. You have thymus gland right here. How do you know that? I taught her something she didn't know. Now,
This is where we do the decision-making part of role-play scenarios. And it's set up so that the students are given a setup scenario in the example that I have here. You're at your house, and your parents leave, and they say, okay, no parties, we'll see you tomorrow morning. And of course, the first thing they do is have a party, and then at that point, what happens? So I wanted to have 3 separate outcomes that could occur. we jump back in time to 1989, where I'm doing a workshop, the same workshop, with a group of upward bound students in Bellingham, Washington.
If you find your shoulders are tense, just wiggle them a little bit and relax. If you find your fingers maybe are a little bit tense, wiggle them. Breathe out any tension that you might find.
Then we jump forward to 1995, where I'm dancing at a poetry performance that Rosanna Frechette and I did in Denver. We called ourselves Just Two White Women, and we did dance and poetry together.
I'd like to see us do at least one improv tomorrow with one group and have some banners hanging behind you and have some music going on. And maybe even have a host and a co-host like a TV show.
I'm telling them that the first time they ever breathed through walls was during the first 9 months while they were in their mother's womb. And there were spaces between the cells, and the breath would move back and forth between the fetus and the mother through the placenta.
Sometimes it seems as though we've lived many times before. Other loves, other children and dreams about hard times together, together in spirit, knowing we are one, knowing a place in the scheme of universal things, practicing love and the oneness from which it springs, all souls united together in spirit, knowing we are one. Then we witness unimagined healing, miracles, miracles appear as life revealing itself, correcting course. Fill us with songs of love, teach us to heal the world, watch how our spirits soar, knowing that we are one. Carry the message, for the love is the only path, breathing through veils of fear, healing our only task. Leave us Messiah's Sometimes it feels like this whole world is